Good evening. Residents in Clevedon are still having to boil their water before using it after the supply was found to be contaminated. Bristol Water detected the parasite Cryptosporidium on Wednesday. The bug can cause vomiting and diarrhoea. Schools in the area will find out if they can reopen later tonight. An 81-year-old man has died after being knocked down on a main road in Bristol. It happened on Church Road near Redfield just after 8 o'clock yesterday morning. Despite the efforts of paramedics, the man died from his injuries. The issue of modern slavery in the West is being highlighted this weekend. The National Crime Agency has worked with photographers to bring more attention to the problem, with snapshots of life as a modern slave going on display in Bristol city centre.
The purpose of this exhibition is to sort of highlight the realities of the people suffering from modern slavery, and also to expose and to make people aware that it's existent in their everyday life.
On to sport, and in football, Promotion chasing Bristol City were beaten by Norwich in their championship clash at Ashton Gate.
Although the Robins saw far more of the ball throughout the game, James Maddison's strike proved all the difference. City tried desperately to draw level, but a fine save from Angus Gunn denied their best chance. Meanwhile, in League One, there's still no separating Bristol Rovers and Blackpool, who remain level on points. The closest thing to a winner for the Gas was kept out by Joe Lumley. Joe Partington denied twice. In League Two, Swindon came out of their West Country derby on top. Forest Green have so far struggled away from home. Their defence was again tested at the county ground. It was eventually broken. Luke Norris cleaned up to give the Robins the win. Yeovil Town may have their FA Cup draw against Man United on their minds, but it proved no distraction as they faced Port Vale. Francois Zoko gave the Glovers an early lead. 5 minutes from time, all Yeovil had to do was keep the home side out, but Omar Sawunmi's takedown gifted them a penalty. Tom Pope secured the draw. Cheltenham Town did little to stand in the way of Accrington's move into the automatic promotion places. Not a helping hand, but a helping head, as Manny Onoresi unintentionally set up Caden Jackson. Further frustration for Cheltenham following this goalmouth scramble. Mo Issa and Brian Graham both saw shots cannon back off the bar in the 81st minute.
A star-studded cast are making their way down the green carpet this evening for the film premiere of Aardman Animation's latest blockbuster, Early Man. The new film from the Bristol-based Wallace and Gromit makers is set in her prehistoric era, as Ben McGrail reports.
Well, Nick Park and Bristol's Aardman have come a long way since Creature Comforts and Morph in the 1970s and 80s. This film, Early Man, cost $50 million and stars some huge names, all of whom were here on the green carpet for the world premiere today. Lots of fans turning out to see people like Tom Hiddleston and the Oscar-winning Eddie Redmayne.
Eddie plays Doug, and Doug is youthful, like a teenager. And Eddie has amazing youthful energy in his performance, so we use that. Tom Hiddleston is a fabulous villain, pantomime villain. And Maisie Williams has been brilliant. And then there's a tribe of these spectacular British comedy character actors. So we're very, very proud of them.
And Rob Brydon, of course, who played several roles, in fact, did a fantastic job as well. So they've all really risen to the occasion and brought a lot of comedy and a lot of warmth to the film. So very, very pleased with them.
Well, Aardman has won 4 Academy Awards, and with this movie being released during the 2018 Movie Awards season, don't be surprised if this time next year they add to their 10 Academy Award nominations. Ben McGrail, ITV News at the IMAX in London.
And tonight is the all-important night for one of our weather presenters. Alex Beresford gets his skates on to compete for the first time on ITV's Dancing on Ice. He'll be performing with his partner Brianne Delcourt. You can catch them at 8 o'clock. Good luck to the pair of them. Here's the weather with Philippa Drew.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV West Country weather. Hello there. Well, it's been a fairly quiet day weather-wise across the region. Not so for the week ahead, looking very unsettled. Sunny spells and blustery showers for the most part. Some of those showers could be on the wintry side. It will be fairly windy throughout as well, and all that adding up to give a pretty cold feel to things. Now, low pressure has been centred very much up towards the north of the UK through today, and it will stay there as we go into the new week. With that, we'll see a band of rain sweeping its way eastwards through tonight and into tomorrow. And as you can see by the tightly packed isobars, a pretty windy start to the new week. So for this evening, well, we hold on to dry conditions for a time, some clear spells coming and going. But as the night wears on, we'll see thickening cloud and rain sweeping in from the west, persistent and locally heavy for a time, accompanied by strengthening southwesterly winds. So tomorrow morning, a wet and a windy start to the day right across the board. I think through the morning, the rain clearing away fairly quickly, but blustery showers and sunny spells following on behind, staying fairly windy throughout. And whilst we will see a high of around 11 or 12, that will tend to be earlier in the day, and then as the day wears on, it will turn increasingly cold from the northwest. Looking ahead to the next few days, as I said, all fairly unsettled, some wintry showers on the way.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV West Country weather.
Thanks, Philippa. Well, that's it from us. There's plenty more news from the region on our website. Stay with ITV for the national news next, but from us, bye-bye.